In the joint diastole state, which of these events do not occur? Option A, all four chambers are relaxed. Option B, both tricuspid and bicuspid valve are open. Option C, blood from pulmonary valve flow into the right atrium. Option D, both semilunar valves are closed. The correct answer is option C, blood from pulmonary vein flows into the right atrium. In the joint diastole states, all four chambers of the heart relaxed. The tricuspid and bicuspid valves are open when the semilunar valves are closed. Blood from pulmonary vein flows into the left ventricle. Which of these occur during the atrial systole? Option A, both atria contact simultaneously. Option B, action potential is generated by the AVN node initially. Option C, tricuspid valve closes. Option D, semilunar valves remains open. The correct answer is option A, both the atria contact simultaneously. During the atrial systole, both the atria contract simultaneously while the ventricles remains relaxed. It occurs due to the action potential generated by sinus atrial node. The tricuspid and bicuspid valves open. During atrial systole, blood flows towards the ventricles increased by what percentage? Option A 10, option B 30, option C 50, option D 70%. The correct answer is option B 30%. During the atrial systole, both the atrial contract simultaneously while the ventricles remain relaxed. They increase the pressure in the atrial force 30%, more blood flow into the ventricles. Which structure is not responsible for the transmission of action potential to the ventricles? Option A, AV bundle. Option B, AVN. Option C, SAN. Option D, bundle of His. The correct answer is option C, SAN, or the sinus atrial node is auto-excitable and is responsible for the generating the action potential. The action potential transmitted to the ventricles via the atrioventricular node, the AV bundle and the Purkinje fibers. Which of these events coincide with ventricular systole? Option A, atrial diastole. Option B, atrial systole. Option C, joint diastole. Option D, ventricular diastole. The correct answer is option A, atrial diastole. The relaxation of the atria or the atrial diastole coincides with the contraction of the ventricles or the ventricular systole. The right and left semilunar valve open up due to the increase of pressure in the ventricles. Which of these events do not occur during ventricular systole? Option A, closure of tricuspid and bicuspid valves. Option B, atrial diastole. Option C, opening of the semilunar valves. Option D, flow of the blood from atria to ventricles. The correct answer is option D. During ventricular systole or the contraction of the ventricles, the tricuspid and bicuspid valves close and the semilunar valve open. The atrial diastole occur at the same time as the ventricular systole. What happens when the ventricular pressure decreases? Option A, blood from pulmonary artery flows into the ventricle. Option B, semilunar valves remains open. Option C, tricuspid and bicuspid valves open. Option D, atrial pressure decreases. The correct answer is option C, the tricuspid and bicuspid valves open. The ventricular pressure decreases during the ventricular diastole or when the ventricle relaxes. The tricuspid and bicuspid valve open to allow blood to the flow from the atria to the ventricles. The first heart sound occurred due to the closure of semilunar valve. True or false? The correct option A true, option B false. The correct answer is option B false. Two distinct heart sounds are audible with the help of the stethoscope. The first heart sound occurred due to the simultaneously closure of the bicuspid valve and the tricuspid valve. It is hot as lub. What is the approximate duration of the cardiac cycle? Option A 0.1 second, option B 72 seconds, option C 1 minute, option D 0.8 second. The correct answer is option D 0.8 second. We know that the heart beats 70 to 75 times per minute. It beats approximately 72 times per minute. Hence, 72 cardiac cycles take place in 1 minute. Therefore, the duration of the cardiac cycle is 0.8 seconds. What is the approximate stroke volume? Option A 250 ml, option B 5000 ml, option C 70 ml, option D 500 ml. The correct answer is option C 70 ml. 72 cardiac cycles take place in 1 minute. The duration of the cardiac cycle is 0.8 seconds. During each cardiac cycle, each of the two ventricles pump 70 ml of blood, which is known as stroke volume. What is the formula of cardiac output? Option A stroke volume minus heart rate. Option B stroke volume plus heart rate. Option C stroke volume into heart rate. Option D stroke volume divided by heart rate. The correct answer is option C stroke volume into heart rate. Cardiac output is the product of the stroke volume and the heart rate. It is the total amount of blood pumped by each ventricle per minute. The average cardiac output of the healthy adult is 5000 ml. What is the average cardiac output for healthy individual? Option A 5000 ml, option B 70 ml, option C 500 ml, option D 1000 ml. The correct answer is option A 5000 ml. The average cardiac output of a healthy adult is 5000 ml or 5 liter. This means that if the heart rate is 72 beats per minute and the stroke volume is 70 ml, then around 5000 ml of blood is pumped by each ventricle in 1 minute. Which of these device is used for ear to hear the heart sound? Option A endoscope, option B stethoscope, option C sphygmomanometer, option D electrocardiograph. The correct answer is option B stethoscope. The heart makes two sounds, terms lub and dub, which can be audible to the human ear with the help of an instrument known as the stethoscope. These sounds are important for clinical diagnosis.